Welcome back to the hot seat here on the UniTec Digital Media YouTube page. It is an honor to be joined by one of my favorite teachers of all time, Mrs. Sue Wilkie. Here in my classroom today, so far my students are behaving in front of you. I kind of gave them a little pep talk before you got here. But thanks so much for coming in. So good to see you as always.
You too. It's always fun to come back home.
Well, this interview is brought to you by our good friend Jason Colley, one of my classmates, and it's also our first retro interview. So we want to thank Chico Bail Bonds as well as Treasured Times Video, and they're sponsoring this hot seat interview today. Are you ready, young lady?
I am.
Okay, here we go.
I think.
How long were you a teacher?
21 years.
21 years. How many different positions did you hold in education?
After I got my degree, I held high school here, and then went to Mac.
Okay.
So just two.
Just two. Did you ever want to comb Tom Moon's hair?
No.
No,
No.
You wouldn't touch it with a 10-foot pole?
Not at all. No. There are many things I enjoyed doing with Tom, but that was not one of them.
No grooming.
No grooming.
Who was your favorite former student who you had as a freshman, sophomore, and junior?
Oh, I guess seeing as how I'm talking to you, right now it would be you.
Okay. What would you tell people in
just
private when I'm not listening?
It depends on who they are. I'd say, oh
Okay.
yeah, it was you.
Okay.
I had so many favorites. And I loved your 6th-hour English class. That was a great
She
class.
even remembers what hour. That's amazing. Name a former student you are really proud of besides me.
Besides you. Oh, let's see. Oh, there just are so many and I'm going to leave some out. I guess the first two would have to be our daughters.
Well, sure.
Because we'll be in some real trouble otherwise.
Right.
Richard Poston, who's probably one of the smartest people I've ever been around. Chad Smith, who gives me a great big bear hug every time I see him. And, lots of Christy Pringer, Jason Samples. Great
He'll
kid.
appreciate that.
Yes, okay. And there are a bunch of you that are on staff here now that are former teachers, are students of mine.
Strangest thing to ever happen in your classroom?
Oh boy, I believe it was Brad Price. We were doing the freshman Odyssey, and I wanted everybody to really get into it. So he was acting out a part. Well, he projected himself across the room. I mean, he was this far off the floor, and I thought that boy's going somewhere with it. And I think he still is kind of involved in acting.
Yes, he is. Had a nice career. Favorite Bonne Terre restaurant?
Oh. Okay. What would that?
She's phoning a friend.
Oh,
here.
Lamplight. Yeah.
Lamplight, yes.
Where I worked.
You worked at Lamplight?
Yeah, I was a cook for a while.
Oh, really? I did not know that.
Yeah.
Man.
Did you ever have their banana nut torte?
No, that was you?
Yeah, that was me.
Okay. Favorite St. Louis area restaurant?
Roberto's or Dominic's on the Hill?
You can't go wrong on the hill, can you?
No, you sure can't.
What was the best gift you ever gave someone?
Oh, I guess our kids to my husband. Of course, I guess it was. Never. Move on.
Well, that kind of parlays right into our next question.
All right.
How did you meet Mr. Ken Wilkie?
Well, I met Mr. Ken. My aunt invited me to dinner, and I thought it was just going to be a family thing. And she invited him and told him she had a niece she wanted him to meet, but we have a whole stable of them. So there were about 4 or 5 nieces wandering around. And I came around the corner and saw this brown-haired, beautiful blue-eyed guy, and I thought, oh, shoot, she's trying to fix me up with somebody. Well, it worked.
So pretty much love at first sight? You saw
Well,
him and you thought, no, I like that guy.
Come and go, yeah.
Okay.
We got there.
And how many years married now?
47.
47. Excellent. What is your favorite activity to do with your grandkids?
Well, right now, whether they like it or not, it's helping them with school because one of them is virtual and the other is just gone back after being virtual. So we've been doing a lot of that.
Boy, what an advantage, though, to have a school teacher in the family.
Just got a call yesterday. Mimi, I've got a paper. So off we went.
That's great. What famous living person would you like to have lunch with?
I guess Kamala Harris.
She would be a very interesting lunch,
Yes, she
no doubt
would.
about it. Okay, give me a famous historical person that's no longer with us you'd like to have lunch with.
Oh, Nathaniel Hawthorne.
That would be very interesting. All right, this kind of sums up what you said earlier. Who was the better student? Me, Chad Smith, Jason Colley, or Matt McDavid?
Oh, well, we can cross one off right away. Personality-wise, Matt's way up there. And great voice, great
Oh
voice.
yeah, absolutely.
Jason Samples cared more about his grades than
Did
any
he?
of those aforementioned
Okay,
folks.
okay.
Yes.
But I figured we'd throw Jason Colley out there since he kind of sponsored the interview.
Yes,
maybe.
indeed, and I
Okay.
do appreciate it, Jason.
There you go, Jason. Good job, buddy. What musical instrument do you wish you could play?
I play the piano. I wish I could play it well.
Okay. So you're invited to a potluck. What are you bringing?
Oh, probably apple pie.
I bet it's fantastic. I know your pancakes are good.
Yeah, those
Oh
are.
man. Most recent book you've read?
Ta-Nehisi Coates' Between the World and Me.
Okay, what was that about?
It's his letter to his adolescent son, trying to explain how the world works as far from his view. Also, on the other end of the spectrum, The Mirror and I can never remember the rest of it. It's Hilary Mantel. It's the third in a series about Thomas Cromwell.
Okay, excellent. Favorite black and white television show?
Night of the Hunter with Robert Mitchum. Scare you silly.
What talent do you have that our audience may not know about?
I can sing I Love You like, I don't know why I love you like I do backwards.
Yes, I remember you doing it in class.
Yes. Yes. I haven't done it for a while. So.
Okay, we
It's
will-
usually New Year's Eve.
Is it? Okay. And last question, we'll get you
Yes.
out of here on this. What program would you like to take if you were an incoming student at UniTec?
I'd love to do this. I don't know. I don't know enough about it, and these guys are just leaps and bounds ahead of me. I like not know. I mean, I don't like not knowing something.
We'd catch you up pretty quick.
Oh, that'd be great. I'll
We'd
come
catch you
down.
up pretty quick. Okay, I got something special for you, Mr. Colley. It's right back there. I was not always a very nice student. I was kind of a dumb teenager, and I didn't really realize how much you were helping me and everybody. So I wanted to
Oh,
give you
how
these and
sweet.
apologize for how much of a mean student I was at
I
times.
only thought well of you.
Oh,
Always.
well, thank you very, very much. Thank you very, very much. And it helped kind of prepare me for these guys too, because sometimes, they'll come up
Yes.
with something, I'll be like, oh yeah, that's
How would I
something
handle
do.
that?
Yeah, exactly.
That's right. Yeah, don't. This is not the guy you see in front of you. Is the guy who's sitting right there. I mean, we're all in training one way or another.
Absolutely, absolutely. So glad that you could come down and join us. And
You always make those interviews so easy.
well, thank you. And I'm just thrilled to have you in the classroom today. This is kind of like a full circle moment for
Isn't
me.
it, though?
So
Yeah,
it's awesome.
I agree.
Very, very good. Enjoyed it very much. Thank you.
Me too.
All right,
Thank you.
that's Sue Wilkie joining us here on the Hot Seat. Please like and subscribe for more fun Hot Seat videos.